just have a heart, but don't walk in their shoes. You can act.
Hey everybody, welcome to Music Makers, our show that's all about original music and the artists that make original music. My name is Deb Reimer. This is my co-host, AJ Papp.
Hello.
We've got a great show for you today, and we're very pleased to have Sarah Smith joining us. Sarah, best contemporary artist, best singer, best songwriter. What haven't you done? We're so happy to have you here, and we're going to turn it over to you to do a song for us right now. What have you got for us?
Thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm going to start with Shine Bright.
Thank you so much. We're looking forward to that.
You made it known that you wanted it all. You tore me back and forth. You made my head swell. You told me I was the most beautiful girl. Introduced me to the rest of the world. Oh yeah, the rest of the world. Shining bright, pointed me in the direction of fame. For all the wrong reasons I've been playing this game. You told me I was the most talented girl that the world hear my words. Oh yeah, hear my words. Oh yeah, share the darkness and move into the light. Watch this place come alive, yeah. Did it your way and it didn't feel right. Watch your light shine bright, oh, shine bright, shining bright. Out of my head, open up my life, do all that you said, come out of the thick, smoke is gonna clear, shed the darkness and yeah, move into the light. Watch this place come alive, yeah. Did it your way and it didn't feel right. Watch your light shine bright, oh, shine bright, yeah, shining bright, shining bright.
That was a great song. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed that. I've been wondering, you've been here for a couple of years, and I understand you're from London, Ontario. And so I was wondering what led you out here.
It was universal divinity at its best.
I love it.
No, seriously, I have always felt magnetized to the West Coast. Every time I toured here, I would say that I wanted to live here when I retired. And you know, when the pandemic hit, the musicians kind of were forced to retire. So I thought, hey, this is a good time to move out west. And I really did. You know, I took a risk by leaving a pretty, you know, base career in Ontario to move across the country during the pandemic. But I really felt in my heart that it was the right move. I don't even know why I did it. Sometimes I ask myself, what was I thinking? But I just felt this pull to come here. My partner at the time and I, we were creating a tiny house out of a school bus. And that's what kept us busy during the pandemic. And we were looking for somewhere to live that was warm and that didn't have snow.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, we came out here, we looked at this beautiful island, you know, Vancouver Island. We decided that we couldn't quite afford the houses here, but we did find a beautiful home on Pender Island.
Oh, wow.
And so we kind of got rid of the school bus idea and came out here and got a house.
Nice.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I know you recently completed a tour in Europe, in particular Germany, I think was the, can you tell us a little bit about that? Sounded great.
Man, the European audiences are always just so gracious and appreciative of music. They call my music real music. That's what they call it. You know, it's because I'm off book, I don't really read music. I just play from my heart, and they call it real music, and that's always been such a beautiful way to describe my genre. I think it's such a compliment, you know? So that's how they treat me. They treat me like a real musician, you know? They give me great food, a beautiful place to sleep. They've made me a part of their families. This is now about my 12th time going to Europe.
Wow.
And every time I just get welcomed with open arms. The crowds are fantastic. The sounds and the stages are beautiful. And I can't say enough about the people.
Good.
Really.
It's great.
And I've had a little bit of experience touring around Germany, and I found much the same thing as you, that the reception is very, very warm. How'd you get along with the German food?
Well, I love food, and I am actually plant-based. And so
Oh, wow.
it's different to eat plant-based everywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where you go. So I just like find what I can eat. They're very accommodating to my requests. Lots of curries and you know, vegetables and salads, and I just the one thing that I can't do without there though, there's no way you can go without bread in Germany.
Oh, no.
It's all they feed you is bread.
And it's giant.
It's
It
amazing.
is, a loaf is like that,
Yeah.
right? And it's thick German rye bread.
Oh.
And you
Well,
never forget the taste.
Every meal there's bread, and you know, here in Canada we watch our carbs and we don't eat the breads and blah blah. But there the bread is like flaky and delicious, and there's no way you cannot eat bread. So we all go off our diets and we eat bread in Germany because it just tastes different and it feels different in our bodies. And then we come back to Canada and we're back to our no carb diet.
Amazing.
Well, I'm not on a no carb diet.
One of the things that I caught on to is that when you're eating over there, they will hand you a sausage or something like that. You eat it with your hand, or you put it in the bread. You don't you don't eat it with a fork and knife.
Yeah, like they're what are they called? Wursts or something?
bratwurst.
So bratwurst. So
Yeah.
what a bratwurst is this tiny little bun like this big, and the sausage goes. So it's this huge sausage in a tiny bun. The bun is only to hold the sausage.
That's yeah.
That's what they do. It's great.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Came to say I'm sorry, barely moving my legs. eyes meet. How did we get here? Hearts so far apart. Texting anger, leaving its mark. Meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Don't be scared. Meet me there. Feel my heat. Feel my passion. Mark my words. Not a passing fashion. Meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Don't be scared. Meet me there. Oh, fire and ice, yeah. Burning bridges, rock and paper, yeah. Mending fences, oh yeah. Woo. I spoke healing. I wanna make it right. It cuts like a knife. Brought on the night. Yeah, meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Yeah, meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Oh, meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Meet me at the crossroads, at the fork in the road. Have no fear. Just meet me here, yeah. Have no fear. Meet me here.
I wanted to know what inspires you when you write a song. Where does it come from? Where does it start?
I guess I mostly am inspired by my life experiences and, living my life and how I deal with life. So how I cope, my emotions that of going through certain life experiences. A lot of my songs come from my sadness or my struggle and my pain. And my songs are like answers to how to get out of that sadness, struggle, or pain. They're answers to finding the light. And to me, it's like a spiritual gift or divine therapy. Mm-hmm. That's what a song is to me. So usually if I'm feeling a little bit, melancholy or going through something, as soon as I have a moment to sit in quiet, I feel the urge to pick up my guitar and write. And I usually pick up my guitar, I play a couple chords, and then a song comes out. And then, 5-10 minutes later, I've got this vibration happening, a little bit of a red face, and the music has spoken to me. And the words that are on the sheet, I sometimes don't know where they come from. So
Sarah, tell us about the next song that you're going to perform for us.
I'm going to do the song Angels and Anchors. This song has been many times shown to me that this is my fan favorite. So over my career of, whatever, many years, this is the song that always gets voted #1 and people request the most. It's a very emotional song. It comes from a place, my friend and I wrote this, Paulie O'Byrne, and we were both going through recovery at the time. And in recovery, you go through ups and downs, as you do in all sorts of parts of life. And some of the downs feel so down that you can't get out of those downs. So this song to us was just like the answer that, there are people, there are, angels, there are energies that are here on this earth to keep us safe, to uplift us, to show us that we are still needed here, to give us hope, to help us be the light, to come out of that dark place and to share our experience and our strength and our hope so that we can be the light. And this song is just about that. It's just about angels being here on earth for us to keep us going.
What an amazing thing to write about.
Thanks.
Of hanging on or letting go. Fear is crippling from my head into my soul. When I look to the sky, I see wings falling down. Hold on tight, 'cause I don't wanna drown. Let the waves hit the shores. Take me, I'm yours. Be the hope, be the light. I can't give up this time, 'cause I have angels and they have anchors, so they can't leave me tonight. I'm on the balance of letting go or moving on. Pain is crumbling from my heart into my bones. When I look to the sky, I see wings falling down. Hold on tight, 'cause I don't wanna drown. Let the waves hit the shores. Take me, I'm yours. Be the hope, be the light. I can't give up this time, 'cause I have angels and they have anchors, so they can't leave me tonight. Oh, look to the sky, I see wings falling down. 'cause I don't wanna drown. Let the waves hit the shores. Take me, I'm yours. Be the hope, be the light. I can't give up this time. Yeah. Let the waves hit the shores. Take me, I'm yours. Be the hope, be the light. I can't give up this time. 'Cause I have angels and they have anchors, so they can't leave me tonight. No, I have angels and they have anchors. Soon they'll let me fly.
So I'm dying to ask you, what female artists out there do you identify with? Who do you look up to?
Oh man, well, when I was a young teenager, Alanis Morissette really like tweaked my interest in angry females.
Yeah.
You know, before then it was all church music and church choir and school music and stuff like that. But when Alanis Morissette came out, she had balls.
Nice.
And I loved how she was aggressive and could sing about her emotions. But you know, I would say that other people inspire me now, and that would be regular people that I love and I call friends. People like Cheryl Lescombe, Chucky Zare, Dale Ann Brendan, people that have been playing music for a long, long time, females that have made it in music for many years. There's not many of us out there doing this, so you know, that's the people that inspire me now.
Awesome.
Sarah, you've got 5 albums under your belt, and your current album, the latest album, is called Unveiling. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, Unveiling was released right before the pandemic, and it was a really great album of emotions, and my whole entire band, we did all the songwriting in our basement, and we worked on it for about a year, pre-production, songwriting, arranging, and then recording the album. We pretty much did it live, off the floor, no overdubs, and it just had that energy of the band, you know? But the songs are really about breakups. It's a breakup album. But sometimes when you break up with somebody that you love, you learn how to re-love yourself, and you have to go through a rebirth of your own self. And so that's what this album was. Unveiling is about going deep within and just letting it all out there, all the truth, and figure out all the honesty of who I am.
Just have a heart, but don't walk in their shoes. You can act as you choose, but it's easier to have a heart. I felt alone. Can't tell you the last time I felt at home. You reaching out gave me hope and made me feel loved. It counts as 10 when you lend them your hand. On the scale of karma, you could never harm another again. Just have a heart, don't walk in their shoes. Can't act as you choose, but it's easier to have a heart. Many years years has it been since you found yourself looking within? How many years has it been since you found yourself looking within? Let's begin. 'Cause I am you, and we are them. It's a different life that we live, but it's all the same story in the end. Oh, just have a heart. Don't walk in their shoes. Can't act as you choose, but it's easier to have a heart. Oh, just have a heart. Don't walk in their shoes. Can act as you choose, but it's easier to have a heart. It's easier to have a heart. Just have a heart.
The thought that you reinvent yourself afterwards is kind of amazing, and the fact that you would do it with music is even more so. How do you get to that place when you're writing?
It sort of takes, it sort of happens organically for me. It's just my way of coping with life. Otherwise, I would be curled up in a ball and not being able to go anywhere ever again. So.
Good one.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so very much for performing for us. It's wonderful to have you.
Thank you.
I would be remiss if I didn't thank all the people around the room with the
Thank you,
cameras.
everybody.
Thank you so much for volunteering to do this, and of course, Deb, thank you as always.
you.
For the show would be not here without you. And John, in the control room, our director, John McKenzie, thank you. And very lastly, I'd like to thank Shaw for making this possible for us. And we hope to see you at our next show, which should be not too far away. Thanks so much.
I'm on the balance of hanging on